Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say hi to my subscribers that are already on, and welcome to my new subscribers or the future ones that are not here yet, but they're coming. I know they're coming. But anywho, I had already made a video and I had posted it on Facebook, but from my wonderful friend Melissa, she had told me to make one for my YouTube instead. Alexa, shut up. And this is what I am doing right now. So I just want to tell you guys about my cancer journey, how it had started, and where I am at today. And I am trying to speak as clearly and as slowly as I can because, yes, I am from the beautiful island of Jamaica. And that accent might, come in and out a bit, or it might be too strong. So I'm trying to speak as slowly as I can, as clearly as I can. But to get to the point, I was feeling pain. I think last year, November. I'm trying to remember if it was before November, but November is what I can remember, so I'm going to say November. And I was feeling some pain in my left breast. So, us females, not all of us is going to get measured. So sometimes my bra is a little bit too small, sometimes it's a little bit bigger. And then too, I was working out because I was working on my health and losing some weight and trying to eat healthy or whatever. So I was like, maybe I'm having this pain because of how small the bra was, or maybe because I was just exercising. But to explain the pain was like a sharp stabbing pain in my left breast. Or, I would say for people that have migraines, it would pulsate like a migraine. And I was like, this pain is not normal. This pain is not normal. It's not like a menstrual pain or whatever. So I'm like, something strange about this. So I went to my family doctor. And this was not in his expertise. He did the little finger test that I have been doing for years, and I still did not notice the lump because I have, they told me since I've been diagnosed that I have a dense breast. So I don't know how much females have that, but I guess it's something like, I guess when there's too much tissue or something in the breast, it make lumps go unnoticed. And sometimes it's hard to really tell what exactly are you feeling. And then for some people older than me, probably younger than me, I would say older, that do have a mammogram from time to time, sometimes it goes undetected. Because of having a dense breast, you don't really see it on the mammogram. So I guess I always been a person that did my tests on my boobs. But I guess I didn't notice, and I have to say, thanks be to God, I was feeling pain. It sounds strange, but I still thank him. I thank him every day for feeling pain, because if it wasn't for the pain that I was feeling, I would not I've gone to the doctor. I wouldn't know what I was feeling, and then probably the stage would have been a bigger stage, and it probably would have been worse for me. So I thank him every day. So anywho, I went to the doctor. It was not in his expertise, and he said he was gonna send me to get a second opinion. So I was happy that I did not play stubborn, because all of us, or I should say some of us, the least of the thing, especially when you're growing up in the islands, especially from Jamaica, everything we drink tea for. You're feeling some pain in your stomach, your mom, your grandmother say, go drink some tea. You're having a headache, go drink some tea. Your stomach hurt, go drink some tea. So I'm glad that I did not sit down and say, oh, I probably have gas in my side, or I probably have gas in my breast or something, because that's something that we grew up saying. But I did went to the breast center, and it's like the cancer section of the hospital. I went and I did my mammogram, and I went there early. Surprisingly, they told me, okay, we see something, we're going to do an ultrasound. I said, okay, all right. Went in, I did the ultrasound. Then ultrasound said, this is strange. No, is it okay for us to do a biopsy? So I'm like, okay. I came for a mammogram. Then they tell me to do an ultrasound. Now they want to do a biopsy. This is really strange. Something going on. This sounds serious, man. So because I didn't have work that day, I was like, okay, fine. That's okay with me. My husband was there with me. And I gave them the okay to do the biopsy. This was a Friday. I will never forget. I think this was the 8th, the Friday. It was a Friday. I'm not sure if it was the 8th, but it was a Friday. So they told me they will call me. The result might take like about 3 to 5 days or whatever, and they're gonna call me. So I was at my morning job, and then I got the phone call. The worst day of my life. I don't know what a gunshot feel like. I don't know what being hit by a car feel like, but trust me, when I heard the news, it was one of those. It was a pause, it was a shock. Then the emotions came afterwards, and I started crying because nobody don't want to hear this news, especially with something. Sometimes it's just, for some people it's a death sentence. And I'm so happy now that we have modern medicine where, you know, some people are actually living with the disease, or they beat it, and it has given people years. Some people doing 20 plus years. Some people, it was a one-time thing. And sadly to say, some people have died from it. But like I said, that day was really, 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 really devastating to me. So, you know, I called my husband. I gave my husband the news. I cried for 3 days. When I say cry for 3 days, I cried for 3 days, literally. And then it was like something in me. I was like, you know what? It don't even make no sense to cry, because it's not like crying is gonna is gonna change the situation. So after that day, there was no more tears. If I should say to you today that I cry, like literally cried, I would be lying. If somebody called me, or a friend called me, a family member called me, or even just a stranger, and I'm talking to them about it, and I see they get teary eye, my eyes probably might get a little bit watery or something. But it wasn't no bawling or anything. I cried my eyes out. That third day, that was it. It was like something came over me, and I was like, you know what? I have to be strong. I have to be strong for my kids. I have a 3-year-old, and I have a 10-year-old. I have a husband, and I have all my family and friends that love me. And I was like, you know what? I need to be here for them. So I don't know if that is what came over me, and I am able to do, you know, what I'm doing right now. So yeah, that was my husband and my baby. So after they called me and they gave me the news, my team was on it right away. I had a whole team. I had a social worker, I had nurses, I had my oncologist, everybody. They gave me a whole team, and they came up with my treatment plan. And I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer, you know, calling it TNBC. And they had staged me at stage 2. Stage 2, grade 3. I am still learning about this disease, cancer, and also I cannot really get down and break it down for you. But from what I understand, that is what I am sharing with you guys right now. So I am a TNBC survivor. I am saying survivor because I'm not calling death over my life. I trust in the Lord. I have faith in the Lord, and He has brought me thus far, and that is where I am leaving it. So I am a TNBC stage 2 survivor, and they had ordered for me to get chemo first. After chemo, then surgery, then radiation, and I guess, you know, treatment, small treatment after that, just to keep up with the quality of life. So I did my chemo. They had given me 5 to 6 months of chemo, and they put me on the drug. I think it's Atramycin, aka AC. Plus, I had to do 12 Toxol, so that's 2 different chemo drugs. So I had to do four rounds of the AC, and then I had to do 12 rounds of the Toxol. So that was over a 6-month period. And let me tell you, when I pray and I ask God for nothing else but health, strength, and long life. And when I say the good Lord blessed me with strength, I literally mean that the good Lord blessed me with strength. I don't understand how people don't trust in God. It's their opinion, their preference, whatever. But for me, when I say trust in God, I literally work 2 jobs. I have my little business that I have on the side, and I have my family at home, my 3-year-old and my son that I have to cater to, my husband, my household. And when I say strength, chemo was no match to the strength that God has given me. I go to work. Thank God my job was like really, really understanding of what I'm going through. I had days where for the first month out of the 6 months, I was nauseous because, this is new to my system. But after that, I had days where maybe I had like an ache or two over my body. But like my job was real understanding. Like even if we were only supposed to have like a 30-minute break, I was able to get like an hour because they were really, really sympathetic with me. And I really appreciate that. But I did my chemo. Everything was okay. COVID came, even COVID. I'm still being safe. I'm still trying to stay away from this big population. I'm wearing my mask, I'm sanitizing, and I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. But when I say I'm still here, I still go to work. At the moment, I am on sick leave. I've been on sick leave like 2 weeks now. But I work right through since January when I was diagnosed down to the ending of July, like 2 weeks ago. I work right through. Nothing had stopped me from working. My morning job, they had concern for my immune system, so they had put me on break. I'm still on break, only because now I literally just did surgery Friday. Today is Tuesday. I'm supposed to be resting. I do get my night rest, but I am able to shower myself, like deal with my drains. Let me get into that too. So I had surgery Friday. I had decided to do a double mastectomy. Only one breast alone was affected, but from what the doctors, the oncologists, the professionals, because they are the professionals, even though I'm trusting myself and trusting God, but with their experience, their years of experience, they're telling me I would stand a better chance of not having reoccurrence to the breast. And if I taken off too, well, trust me, they did not persuade me. I decided to do a double mastectomy, and I feel comfortable with my decision. I'm not telling anyone to go do that. Dealing with cancer, I don't know whatever cancer you guys are dealing with, but dealing with cancer, you have to do what is best for you. Whatever your mind tell you to do, you have to go with it. Whatever you feel might work for you, just trust yourself and go with it. I felt as if a double mastectomy would be a better choice for me, and my chances of survival and reoccurrence, and that is why I went with that. I am comfortable with that. I have never been a person that had a problem with self-esteem. So it's funny, I really enjoy being flat right now. I look in the mirror, I don't feel sad about anything or any decision that I have made. I am happy, I am comfortable. Anything that will allow me to be here for my babies and for my loved one, I will do it. I will do it. And that is what I did Friday. Now I should be resting somewhere, and I continue to pray and I continue to trust God. I haven't taken any pain meds since yesterday, Monday, and that's like 2 days out of surgery. I'm sitting talking to you now. I haven't taken any pain meds. Some people would have been on oxycodone right now, ibuprofen or whatever. I feel fine. I have drains in right now. I have 4 drains in right now. Just right around the drain sites, they are slightly irritated and they might hurt a little bit, but I am not feeling the excruciating pain that I was feeling when they woke me up from the anesthesia. But trust me, I feel fine. I'm still not overdoing it, even though I feel okay, but I'm just smiling because the God that I serve up above is doing great things in my life, and He's making this journey that I am going through really easy. and I will continue to pray and trust him. But so far, I did my chemo, I did my surgery, I am recovering, I'm recovering well. And the next step from this is radiation. So I would say like 6 weeks from now. I'm not really sure because I haven't gone back in to talk to my oncologist or anything, but I'm assuming 6 weeks or so from now I will be doing radiation. For some people, they don't do well in radiation, but they do well in chemo. For some people, they do well in chemo, but they don't do well in radiation. But I'm trusting God again to go through that treatment and to be okay. And then I had made the decision to do reconstructive surgery, and that's like probably 6 months from now after radiation because of the affected skin. And I wasn't gonna get it at first. I was gonna stay flat, but like talking to my husband and talking to my doctor, because I am so young, reconstructive surgery would be an option, based on probably what I want to wear, or I would see myself out in public or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. So we'll see about that if I don't change my mind. But that is the update so far on my journey, guys, and I just wanted to share that with you, because sometimes some people go through stuff like this and they try to remain private. I'm not saying you can't be private, but for me, dealing with something this big, I don't think I could have remained private, because sometimes it's like the information that is out there, the help that is out there. Some people would say this is just too much. This is just too much for one person to sit and not share. Imagine sitting down knowing all this, keeping a secret from friends, loved ones. You don't know this, the mental stage that it put you in. Just thinking like the fear of dying, or the fear of getting over something like this, or the fear of getting over it and the reoccurrence that it might come back one day. It might come back with a vengeance. I just don't feel like, for me and my mental health, I don't feel like this is something that I could have kept to myself. I feel better sharing it with people, sharing what I've learned with people, for somebody that is going through the same thing like me, and they would want me to explain like my experience. And I also would love I even joined groups on Facebook that is going through the same type of breast cancer that I'm going through, or cancer on a whole. I learned so much from them. So I just feel sometimes that it would be selfish not to share certain things, because sometimes people want a better understanding of how to deal with this disease, this dreadful disease. And that is one of the reasons why I decided to share it. I had shared it with my immediate family at first, and then like couple weeks after, I had shared it with the public. And another reason why I had decided to share it also, I always think, this is a pet peeve for me. People always tend to go on social media, or not even social media, go to family members or friends in general when somebody die, and they would say, oh, this person was such a wonderful person, RIP, or I miss this person, or this person was such and such and such. And in real life, they never ever reach out to that particular person or give them a time a day, not even a minute out of their time. But that when you're gone and you're dead, you're never here to explain stuff or to defend yourself or whatever. So I felt like if I share it, I believe in the thing that say, love me when I am here, don't love me when I'm gone. So me sharing it, I got a lot of outpour with love and advice, and it was just overwhelming. It was just a lot, and I really, really, really appreciated that. That had me feeling so wonderful. And people don't understand sometimes. It's just a little thing. You don't even have to be there physically. You know what I mean? You can be across the world and you still do so much for a person with just even talking to them. And that was, for one, why I had shared it, because like I said, this is too much to bear. I don't know how people deal with this privately. I not share it because it helps so much, and maybe that is one of the things too that give me strength, because I get up and go every day, and I have people that talk to me and some are relatable to what I'm going through, and even the ones that don't understand, and I explain to them like, don't be sad. I'm living. I am living, and I'm living in the moment right now. So I just don't. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just happy that I had shared something like this, and I'm just happy for like going on this path, and the experience that I am having. I am able to do something for someone, even if they don't speak up and they're being silent and they're watching me. I could say that I am happy to help in whatever way I can. So far, guys, this is my journey, and I have videos coming, so you guys could see some stuff. And I will be doing some more makeup videos. It's just that, guys, I have so much going on. Like I said, I've been working, doing my makeup stuff on the side, going to school, still being a mom. And at the end of the day, when I come home and I lay down, I literally don't want to move. Call me lazy afterwards, I don't care. But sometimes it's just hard to just come on here and do content after the long day that I had. But stuff, I have stuff coming. So keep in touch, share my videos just in case somebody want to, need some advice or something about what I am going through. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. I will answer them the best way I can. I would say don't quote me on a lot of stuff. It's my personal experience. And share my video, like, subscribe. And I thank you guys so much, and I appreciate every one of you guys. So peace out. Love y'all. Mwah.